turn the ball over an awful lot, but they were really sloppy there in periods, I guess, early season sloppiness?
Well, the second quarter killed us. I mean, we only had 6 in the second half. Once we got strong with the ball and then wasn't looking for the officials for help, that cured a lot of it. Again, we hold this team to 41%, 40.8, 94 points. That's good enough defense. Some of the same shots we missed, I know we're going to make. So there's no consolation prize. They beat us. But again, we've got to, continue to believe in our offensive shots and those same shots we're going to make. And again, like you said, Doug, we got to take care of the ball better. You can't have 18 turnovers because it's a jailbreak against this team.
Were they just turnovers of commission? They just missed assignments?
Well, again, some of it was off timing early in the season, whatever excuse you want to make. But at the end of the day, there were bad passes and turnovers. Got to look back at it and see some of them. Usually we catch. We got to read the defense better. How fast they're coming through the passing lane. They're a very good defensive team. You got to give them credit, but yet and still we shot ourselves in the foot on a lot of those.
Dwane, you stuck with Podol in the fourth for a while there. What did you like?
I really liked the way he came along. I tell you, he gave us some energy. We were just trying to buy some minutes when they were small. It was more of an experiment when they were really small. So he came in and did a good job, great hands. We was trying to buy some time, but he had 7 rebounds in 10 minutes, which was very effective. And, he has such great hands, good feel. Even on his offensive boards, he's in there and can catch and finish a lot like JV. So he gave us some very valuable minutes.
How much of the challenge was just managing those matchups when they'd have LeBron at center?
5, that was very different. But, again, I thought that was the second quarter. I think once we figured out we were able to score against it after a while. But it was different, with 5 guards out there. Again, still no excuse for turning it over. Still got, we had got the switches we wanted and made some bonehead turnovers.
How did you feel Pascal responded after the early foul trouble?
I thought he did okay. I mean, both he and Pirtle both, this is new territory for him. I thought both of them gave us a lot of energy, especially Pascal came in and gave us some energy defensively, got a steal, I think he did. So that's as much as we can ask from those 2 young men in a high-pressure game and against one of the best teams in the league.
Pat struggled with his three-point shot some early last season. He's off to another slow start with the jumper. Is it just a matter of getting in rhythm for him?
It's just you got to keep taking him. He's a three-point shooter. He's got to believe in him. All of our three-point shooters had great looks, and we just missed him. I mean, that's kind of simplistic, Josh, but at the end of the day, it's a make-or-miss league, and we missed ours, they made theirs.
Dwane, overall, what do you think of the team defensively tonight?
I thought our defense was solid. Anytime you hold this team to 41%, that's good enough. Now, we like I said, clean up our turnovers, make the shots we have, and make them. It's as simplistic as that because we got some great looks. We got to keep our defensive aggression the way it was because we held them 41%, 22, 21, and 23 points after the. And we know this team historically is going to have a hot first quarter. And we would, they didn't jump out and have a huge first quarter, but after that, we got things under control.
Dwane, it took a long time to claw back that lead. When you finally did you think the tide was turning?
Well, we did, but again, we still didn't make some of the shots we normally make, some easy looks. I think anytime we went in and took it in with force, we were successful. I thought we went in the first half especially, went in kind of looking for shot blockers, whatever, instead of taking it the one like DeMar had in the second half. That's where you got to take it in there and challenge them. You got to initiate the contact and make the officials make a decision. And, especially against a team like Cleveland.
You mentioned looking to the officials for help in the first half. Is that something you'd like to see less of from your team in general?
Again, I got to look at it and see. But again, you can't depend. You got to take care of business yourself.